I was thinking, we put creamer in our coffee, put sugar sometimes, and some other sweeteners. Is that kind of a type of catalyst? My second blog was on the term catalyst, obviously stemming from my company name, Creative Catalyst Leadership. And if you know the actual definition of catalyst, then you're going, Eric, no, it has nothing to do with creamer and coffee, right? The chemical definition has to do with substances increasing chemical reactions without undergoing any serious changes itself to the original substance. But the second term, a second definition of catalyst refers to a person or thing that precedes an event. And then, if you dive in a little bit deeper, there's a couple other definitions that describe how a person's excitement and enthusiasm and energy can cause others to feel excitement, enthusiasm, and energy, right? So thinking about it in terms of coffee, coffee is bitter, and there's a lot of people that don't like it, but when you put in creamer, then they'll actually drink it. So one, it opens up the doors. The creamer opens up the doors for other people to enjoy coffee, right? It sweetens it. It lightens the color. If you have refrigerated creamer, then it cools down the cup of coffee. So there's a lot of changes going on when you put creamer in a cup of coffee. Now, why do I tell you this? I like to give you a visual example of what being a catalyst means in your life. Be the change agent. Anytime I say or think of the word catalyst, that's the first couple of words that come to mind, is be the change agent, right? Change the atmosphere, change the environment. Start first, right? You can't be the best catalyst if you're coming in last, right? Start the change. That's what a catalyst means. When everyone's gossiping around the water cooler, if you still have water coolers in your office, when everyone's gossiping and talking negative about someone, come in and spark some positive into the conversation. Right? Say something nice about somebody else. Give a compliment. That's being a catalyst in that situation, because you're turning a negative conversation, a gossipy type conversation, into something positive and energetic. You have the power to change. Yesterday we talked about being creative, and this is your opportunity to really tap into your creative mind when you're thinking about becoming a catalyst. Like, well, I don't know how to do that, Eric. Well, just try. Go to work, and if you see a scenario, jump in and try to change it. And obviously, I'd always recommend changing it for good, changing it for positive, for more energy, more enthusiasm. I would never condone going in and trying to be a catalyst for negative and for destruction. I want to be a catalyst for growth and for success. So that's what I suggest to you is go out there and try it in your own family. If everyone's kind of grumpy around the household, give a compliment. Say, hey, what's up? How you doing? Hey, I love you. A simple I love you can change everything. And then if you want to think on bigger terms, use your creative mind. Come up with new ideas to implement into your business, your company, or somebody else's business that you just want to suggest. Being that change agent, starting that growth. You see, because there's no growth without first a catalyst, right? Something that tells you to grow, something that pushes you to grow, something that suggests, hey, maybe I should advance a little in life, right? And it's not always going to be pretty. Sometimes you're going to get pushback. Sometimes there's people that are going to go, whoa, whoa, whoa. We always do it this way. Why would we ever change? That's going to happen. And what you're going to find is that there's a lot of people out there who are too nervous and scared, and they're not confident enough to jump out and be that catalyst. But once you do, then they jump on board with you. They're like, oh my goodness, I've been thinking about this for a long time. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. And that's when you can really create change. You see, that's the first two words in my company name. And that's really what I want to promote, is creating change, right? Through creative thinking, creative thoughts, creative ideas, and through being a catalyst, being that change agent. I truly think that we can have an impact on the world if we take the time to be creative and we take the time to be a catalyst. Just like my creamer in my cup of coffee.